am a guard in a hidden prison located in the Arctic. Something is horrifying about the inmates. Over the years as a guard at Supermax Prison, I've seen almost everything you can imagine. Escape attempts, stabbings, and riots. These are only some of the more unpleasant occurrences I have dealt with in the past, but after the horrifying discovery I just made, I don't think I'll ever come out of here alive. It all started when the warden called me into his office on Monday. During the entire walk there down the hallways, I thought of the trouble I could be in. "Shut the door," he said as he looked up at me from his desk after I entered. Those words sealed it in my mind. How much hot water I was in for some sort of infraction I was not aware of yet. I nodded and sealed the entranceway. He demanded I take a seat, so I did. "You're the best officer here," he said. I waited for the but. I anticipated news of termination. I saw a forced transfer to some mundane position filing paperwork headed my way. "I want to give you an opportunity," he said. "You will make $600,000 in 1 year. Your benefits will remain unchanged. You would have less oversight than what is present for you now. You would be in a leadership position, albeit an isolated one." "That sounds ideal," I said as my mind swam in the possibilities of how much profit he offered. "There are only 2 things we ask of you. 1 is that you cannot tell anybody about your new position. 2 is you locate somewhere else. There's a prison in the Arctic, and that is where your life will be for the next 365 days. The confusion must have been readable on my face. "If your wife asks, tell her that you are going to a federal academy. There is no cell service or Wi-Fi there. Any contact you make with her must be through snail mail. We will handle the addresses given. If you decline this offer, then this conversation never happened. Do you understand?" I contemplated the pros and cons. Before I became law enforcement, I was a bodyguard. I was gone from the house for extended periods. Even though it would be time with the wife lost, the fortune would help both of us. I agreed. The prison facility was a large compound, not much bigger than the place I had patrolled before. A few things jumped out at me when I first laid eyes on the populace there. They all had wounds on their faces, and they spoke a strange, guttural language I was unfamiliar with. Why do they talk in such a bizarre tongue? I asked myself as I would walk down the blocks. The new warden I worked under had the last name of Buckley. He had noticeable scar tissue beneath his eyes. His attitude towards me at the beginning was hardly welcoming. If anything, he acted as though I was a burden. He seemed to resent me due to the mere possibility of having to train me on things. One evening, Buckley ordered me to do a cell extraction. Christopher Aluko was the name of the inmate we had to deal with. On the walk there, I asked my boss what Aluko had done to end up here. "I'm not allowed to tell you what these scumbags have accomplished to wind up here," Buckley said. "He started his career in crime by cannibalizing his sister, though. The doors of each cell were closer to that of an insane asylum than a prison. They were complete barriers that you could not see through. It was me and 3 other guards who were about to deal with this high-profile detainee. The supervisor was present, doing the thing the bosses generally do. That is to say, he remained on standby and did not get his hands dirty. Upon walking in, the first thing I saw was Aluko sitting upright on his cot. I noticed he was huge, at least 6'8" and 320 pounds of pure muscle. "I'm going to need you to stand up and put your hands behind your back," I said. I kept my hand near the holster where my pepper spray was. "Show me respect and I'll show you the same," I continued. "You won't have handcuffs on you for long if you cooperate. You are not better than me," Aluko said. His voice had a baritone quality which I expected from a man of his size. What I did not was how weird it sounded. It was as though 4 or 5 people were chanting the words in unison.